Judges chapter 19. Also in those days, when there was no king in Israel, a certain Levite dwelt on the side of Mount Ephraim, and took to wife a concubine out of Bethlehem, Judah. And his concubine played the whore there, and went away from him unto her father's house to Bethlehem, Judah, and there continued the space of 4 months. And her husband arose, and went after her, to speak friendly unto her, and to bring her again. He had also his servants with him, and a couple of asses. And she brought him unto her father's house. And when the young woman's father saw him, he rejoiced of his coming. And his father-in-law, the young woman's father, received him, and he abode with him 3 days. So they did eat and drink, and lodged there. And when the 4th day came, they arose early in the morning, and he prepared to depart. Then the young woman's father said unto his son-in-law, Comfort thine heart with a morsel of bread, and then go your way. So they sat down, and did eat and drink, both of them together. And the young woman's father said unto the man, Be content, I pray thee, and tarry all night, and let thine heart be merry. And when the man rose up to depart, his father-in-law was earnest. Therefore he returned, and lodged there. And he arose up early the 5th day to depart. And the young woman's father said, Comfort thine heart, I pray thee. And they tarried until after midday, and they both did eat. Afterward, when the man arose to depart with his concubine and his servant, his father-in-law, the young woman's father, said unto him, Behold now, the day draweth toward even. I pray you, tarry all night. Behold, the sun goeth to rest. Lodge here, that thine heart may be merry. And tomorrow get you early upon your way, and go to the tent. But the man would not tarry, but arose and departed, and came over against Jebus, which is Jerusalem. And his 2 asses laden, and his concubine, were with him. When they were near Jebus, the day was sore spent, and the servant said unto his master, Come, I pray thee, and let us turn unto the city of the Jebusites, and lodge all night there. And his master answered him, We will not turn into the city of strangers, that are not of the children of Israel, but we will go forth to Gibeah. And he said unto his servant, Come, and let us draw near to one of these places, that we may lodge in Gibeah or in Ramah. So they went forward upon their way, and the sun went down upon them near to Gibeah, which is in Benjamin. Then they turned thither to go in and lodge in Gibeah. And when he came, he sat him down in a street of the city, for there was no man that took them into his house to lodging. And behold, there came an old man from his work out of the field at even. And the man was of Mount Ephraim, but dwelt in Gibeah. And the men of the place were the children of Gemini. And when he had lifted up his eyes, he saw a wayfaring man in the streets of the city. Then this old man said, Whither goest thou? And whence camest thou? And he answered him, We came from Bethlehem, Judah, unto the side of Mount Ephraim. From thence am I. And I went to Bethlehem, Judah, and go now to the house of the Lord. And no man receiveth me to house, although we have straw and provender for our asses, and also bread and wine for me and thine handmaid, and for the boy that is with thy servant, we lack nothing. And the old man said, Peace be with thee. As for all that thou lackest, shalt thou find with me. Only abide not in the street all night. So he brought him into his house, and gave fodder unto the asses, and they washed their feet, and did eat and drink. And as they were making their hearts merry, behold, the men of the city, wicked men, beset the house round about, and smote at the door, and spake to this old man, the master of the house, saying, Bring forth the man that came into thine house, that we may know him. And this man, the master of the house, went out unto them, and said unto them, Nay, my brethren, do not so wickedly, I pray you, seeing that this man is come into mine house. Do not this villainy. Behold, here is my daughter, a virgin, and his concubine. Them will I bring out now, and humble them, and do with them what seemeth you good. But to this man do not this villainy. But the men would not hearken to him. Therefore the man took his concubine, and brought her out unto them. And they knew her, and abused her all the night, unto the morning. And when the day began to spring, they let her go. So the woman came in the dawning of the day, and fell down at the door of the man's house, where her lord was, till the light day. And her lord arose in the morning, and opened the doors of the house, and went out to go his way. And behold, the woman his concubine was dead at the door of the house, and her hands lay upon the threshold. And he said unto her, Up, and let us go. But she answered not. Then he took her up upon the ass, and the man rose up, and went unto his place. And when he was come to his house, he took a knife, and laid hand on his concubine, and divided her in pieces, with her bones into 12 parts, and sent her through all quarters of Israel. And all that saw it said, There was no such thing done or seen since the time that the children of Israel came up from the land of Egypt unto this day. Consider the matter, consult, and give sentence.